Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here, Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action. this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down is up next.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Nix from the gun. That one finds his man, Ingram. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll throw again. Nix on the move, headed right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Washington first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 18.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing third and long.
Bronco 80. Come on, come on.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga.
From the gun, it's Daniels. The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Washington
19
Commanders
Chargers,
first
19
down.
Chargers. Get up.
First and goal at the
19
7-yard line.
Chargers. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Ready, ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders tie and can take the lead here in the second. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nick's looking to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Krosky and Merritt on the carry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Pass it at the 37. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 38. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's still going at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Broncos 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready? 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Simba, cut 19 Lions.
Daniels on first down. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
This is Eckler on second. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Daniels now on first down. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So second down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
70. 18 Rattler. 65. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Stop low, 18. Let's go. Bronco 8, Mustang 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. Able to find Ertz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on,
At the
come on.
35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19.
Play action now with Daniels. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Recovered by the Broncos.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. He gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix to throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. First down, ball at the 36. This is Ingram, look at the left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. From the 28. Forced out to his right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start to drive with Eckler. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the lines.
That's good for Washington.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's another Washington.
First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
You look to throw it. Hauled in by Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleased, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.